Yeah, in the book, I distinguish three kinds of listening, actually. Outer listening, which is listening to sound, is what we normally think of as listening. Uh, and then there's created listening, which is a listening for yourself that you create. And you always speak into a listening. That's a very important thing to realize if you're speaking, that not everybody listens like you do. We listen through a set of filters, and your actions in life create a listening for you. And you speak into that listening a great deal of the time. And other people bring their own filters and the path they've come from to the conversation. So it's very important to ask yourself the question, what's the listening I'm speaking into? And then, as you say, Nick, the third form of listening is inner listening. That's listening to that little voice in our head. We all have it. The one that just said, what little voice is he talking about? That one. That can be quite a critical voice a lot of the time. And it's really important if you have negative self-talk, and there are lots of books about this and so forth, as well as doing affirmations and retraining it and so forth. The biggest realization, to me anyway, is to understand that you are not that voice. Well, if you're not the voice, who are you? You're the one listening to the voice. And that puts you in a different position altogether. So you can start to treat that voice like you're the king or queen on the throne. The voice is the court jester coming up and lobbing comments at you. You can tousle its head and say, thanks very much. Now on your way, I'm going to go on that dance floor anyway. Normally the voice is, it might be a fragment of your identity. It might be something that's been damaged or a wound from the past. Don't you dare put your hand up. Don't say anything. That kind of often stopping us from doing things. Or you idiot, the very critical. Maybe we had a critical parent and we're used to that kind of response and we internalize it. So if the moment you realize you're not the voice, you're the one listening, puts you in a position of power that you can ignore it if you wish to. It's not necessarily true.